Well, folks, yeah, I must really like this client, eh? I even took the front seat out to haul this transmission. Hey, folks, welcome back to Reg's Garage. Actually, not in Reg's Garage, but it's a reasonable facsimile. Um, so, yeah, we got this Hyundai
Hyundai.
Tucson in for a transmission replacement. So, yeah, 2009 Hyundai Tucson with a 2.7 and all-wheel drive. So that being said, I went ahead and took the wheels off, jacked it up on blocks or jack stands, and yeah, like I don't want to stress safety first. And
You mean you'll work on engines and machinery and not think of your own personal safety? Here, shake hands with danger.
Shake hands with danger.
I'm gonna get my coveralls and all my gloves and glasses and the whole 9 yards. So that being said, another thing a guy must do in a job like this is when you know you're taking the whole engine out and everything, the AC refrigerant has to get drained out properly, and so you'll need to go down to your local, shop and get them to evacuate the refrigerant, which unfortunately does cost about $120, and but it beats the heck out of getting a $10,000 fine for releasing it into the atmosphere.
Captain Planet, he's our hero, gonna take pollution down to zero.
And also screwing up your compressor, because it will not be properly evacuated, and consequently you'll have a whole mess of problems afterwards. So key thing, make sure you get that refrigerant evacuated properly and get it put back in properly. So yeah, I went ahead, like I said, I went ahead and did that, had it drained, and yeah, so from now on, or from here on in, there's a big plastic cover underneath that you need to remove first of all to get to the drain plug for the radiator, and I've done that already. So the rad's been draining for a little bit, and I'll let you guys just kind of watch and learn, and I'm gonna watch and learn too, or learn.
My mama don't allow no music played in here. She don't allow no music in here. But what I care what she don't allow, I play my music anyhow. My mama don't allow no music in here. Now my mama don't allow no piano playing in here. She don't allow no piano playing in here. But what I care what she don't allow, I play my piano anyhow. Now my mama don't allow no guitars in here. She don't allow no.
Sorry you don't get to see me working over here, but yeah, you gotta take these little plastic thingies out, and then the bumper comes off.
My mama don't allow no music in here. Mama don't allow no music in here. But what I care what she don't allow, I play my music anyhow. My mama don't allow no music in here. Now she don't allow no Jews hopping here. Oh, I don't allow no Jews hopping here. But what I care what she don't allow, just play my Jews hop anyhow. Play it, Heather. Kill me. Now my mama don't allow no harmonica players in here. She don't allow no harmonica players in here. But what I care what she don't allow, I play my harmonica anyhow.
yeah. Stupid. Good release cable. Darn it.
Calm down, diddly 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 diddly. They did their best, shoddily diddly diddly diddly. Gotta be nice, hostility diddly diddly diddly. Ah, hell, diddly ding dong crap!
Okay. Note to self. Don't forget that next time. Yeah, come on. Easy. Don't forget it. Just to let you guys in on a little secret, if you ever have to do one of these trannies, there is a secret hidden bolt, and it's really pain in the ass to get to, but there's a way. You use a little stubby 17 mil wrench, and it's, I don't know, I can't really explain it to you, but it's not fun. It's a bolt that's hidden way in behind, down underneath. Well, anyway, yeah, you gotta, it's possible to do it with this, and so don't panic if you run into it. Without the use of a hoist, I'm gonna be just lowering the back half, which is that bolt there, and then another one back here. Lower that down just enough to get it to flex, and then that bolt and that bolt, I will be able to lower this whole front half down enough to get that there transmission out and put the new one in. So yeah, it's kind of a new angle, but that's how I'm going to do it without the hoist. Anyway, okay, so I took the axles out, and basically just a few more wiring things and a couple bolts underneath. I'm going to lower the front half of the motor, like the whole cradle, and should be enough to squeeze that old burnt one out of there and put the new one in. So that cross member you see right here, I'm going to take, there's bolts on either side, and I'm going to lower that just enough to get that transmission out. Alright, so I thought I'd give you an idea of what the torque bolts look like. These there we go. Why are you not focusing? Yeah. Okay. I hate lights sometimes. Oh, there we go. Now, as you pan back, those are very important. You don't want to strip them. Yeah, they're not all that easy to take out either. 17 mil, and they're very small heads on them. So, I mean, like shallow head. Okay, anyway. Okay, so now we've got the transmission disconnected from the motor. Just need to jack the engine up. It's just on blocks right now. So what we'll do is we'll jack that engine up as far as it'll go, and that'll give us more than enough room to wiggle this baby out of here. I'll maybe take this block out of the cradle too, so that'll come down, you know, so there'll be a huge gap there. We'll be able to wiggle it out, and yeah, then the new one goes in, or the good used one anyway. All right, when you get it to this point, yeah, there you go, tranny's out. I just left the transfer case in, and yeah, reverse order of removal. Like I said, I jacked up the engine nice and tall and lowered this here subframe a little bit, and she wiggled right out of there like no problem at all. So first what I'll do is I'm going to change all the seals and the filter, even though Hyundai says it's non-serviceable. It is. So definitely you want to change your seals and your filter before you put your automatic transmission back in. Doesn't matter whether it's new or used, make sure that all is good. And yeah, we're going to be getting back to the putting in part pretty quick here. It's going real smooth. Now I'm going to cross my fingers, see? Yeah, no, I don't need luck. Okay, so I got the transmission pretty much in, and it's you can see it's bolted, or just about in now. Like, you know, what I recommend is take a bolt that's longer and a nut and put it on one side when you got it lined up, and then on the other side when you need, like, the transfer case needs to, the shaft needs to pull onto this other part. I'll see if I can show you, but no, never mind. Anyways, that's all I wanted to show you. Put a bolt in there so it doesn't come apart, otherwise you get frustrated. Alright, so we've got the transmission all in and topped up with fluid and running. The car's running, so we're client's going to take it for a test drive. I already have, but she's going to take it out now and check it out and make some stops and starts and see how it shifts. Okay, she's just making her way back to the parking spot here, and well, she looks happy so far. Ciao.